Welcome back to Nerdog Podcast, Mini-sode number 3. This time we're going to talk about the third episode of Tales From The Crypt, Season 1, which is titled Dig That Cat, He's Real Gone. And this time around we're not the full crew, it's just me and Blue as well as Gray. It's been a while.
Oh, it has, yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay for myself these days. I just haven't had the time.
Yeah, been busy working and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Classic. Since it's been a couple of hours since we recorded the 2 other episodes of minisodes, how are you doing, Blue?
Pretty alright. Nothing much happening.
Well, I've been napping for like 2.5 hours, so I'm really tired if anyone wonders why it sounds like I'm about to fall asleep. But okay, where the hell did I... There. Okay, so shall we just jump into the plot and start discussing this one?
Yep.
So, just to be sure, the episode that we're going to be discussing is regarding the executioner, yeah?
No,
No.
this is the one with the guy with 9 lives.
Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, I at least wrote down notes for that one.
Okay, good. Okay, so here is the plot then for... Jesus, I can't even remember what the hell it's called. Dig That Cat, He's Real Gone. The vagrant Ulrich is invited by Dr. Emil Manfred to participate in a medical experiment. He returned he will receive his savings. Dr. Manfred implants a group of cells from a cat and Ulrich is able to die 9 times. Ulrich associates to the owner of a sideshow, Barker. Together with his mistress, Coralie, they make a successful show where Ulrich dies in front of the audiences. So, Gray, what is your experience of Tales from the Crypt? Have you seen the show before, or have you heard about it, or...
I've only ever heard about this show in parodies. But as for watching the actual show, I have only seen a couple of them discussed. So, in essence, no. I haven't really experienced all of this. So this is quite an interesting new thing for me. Subjectively new. In any regard, I like what I'm seeing so far. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Have you seen any, other anthology TV series or movies or whatever?
I've seen a couple of them with Blue, but I think the one that I can associate this most with is Fact or Fiction. Do y'all know that show?
Never heard of it.
Alright, so I think it's an American. I think it's an American only thing.
I think I've heard the name. I'm not sure if I've seen it though.
Alright, so over here in America we have a show called Fact and Fiction, and basically what it is that a guy tells a short story, and it's up to the audience whether they guess it is true or not. And at the end of the show, he reveals which ones are true or not. And more often than not, the really absurd ones turn out to be true.
Yeah.
To some extent.
I think I've seen that when I was a kid. But it was like on an obscure time. It was like middle of the night, like 3 a.m. or something.
I mean, it's definitely something that you can watch at 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
Weird as shit.
I'm gonna look.
It's weird as hell and funny.
I'm gonna look into that, but yeah, that sounds interesting actually. What did you think about the episode?
I'd like to say that it was pretty well put together. It definitely telegraphed what it was going for, but it didn't necessarily put the breadcrumbs all in a neat little line for the audience to see. I mean, true enough, we knew that this was going to end badly for the protagonist, but we didn't exactly pan out how.
I honestly think the twist is really clever.
Yeah.
From what I remember, the first time I saw the episode, I did not see that one coming.
Honestly, same. Like I like going into it, I knew like, oh, well, he's gonna get fucked over somehow. But I didn't see that particular twist coming. I was like, oh, okay, so he has 9 lives, whatever. He's probably gonna end up murdering someone. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, no.
Karma comes and bites him in the ass at the end.
Oh, yeah. But I'm gonna say, like, I really like that they brought back that he talks to the camera like they did in the first episode. Like, talk to the audience and tell his story. I really like that. What about you, Gray?
So, yeah, the twist was definitely something I didn't see coming either, but I figured that it would chalk himself up to losing count. But the way that it presented itself was magnifique. Oh my goodness. Just, they say presentation is what makes a show more than half the time. And I gotta say, the way the ending was presented, it definitely gave the noodle a good cranking just to try to comprehend it. So, I thoroughly enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the more low-key episodes of the series, but amongst the slower-paced episodes and the more low-key ones, I think it's one of the best, actually. Mostly because of the twist ending. And how it's revealed that he doesn't have 9 lives because the cat has already died once.
Yeah.
So,
so funny enough, like, after we watched this, no, wait. Yeah, no, after we watched this episode, we watched Puss in Boots, the new one, which also includes, like, oh, having 9 lives, and she's like, what a coincidence. Yeah. It's just, yeah. And I can't get over it, because I know how they recorded, him, like, talking to the camera, and it's like, it's so silly, because what they do is, he's standing while he does it, but the way they film it makes it look like he's laying down. And I couldn't get over that as we were watching the episode. I was like, I don't know why.
I did not know that.
It's how they do it. That's why he looks so good while doing it.
one thing that struck me this time around was, when he drowns,
yeah,
he's under that water for pretty fucking long. I don't know if they made some magic in the editing room or something, but there were a couple of sequences when he was under the water for a really long time. So
I mean, he does have like some form of tube going down, so they might have just used that as a way for the actor to still be able to breathe while playing dead. But yeah.
To be honest, I think the actor they put on the show was a performer. I don't know this for sure, but it would make a lot of sense as to how he presents himself and how he's able to go through all those stunts.
Yeah.
Like a really effective stunt.
I know. I can't remember. I can never remember his last name. His first name is Yo, the actor. He played Will Smith's and Martin Lawrence's boss in the Bad Boys trilogy. And the latest thing he was in, which I've seen, is season 2 of Chucky, the TV series. But this is a pretty early role for him.
Yeah. Yeah, so did you guys have, like, any favorite way he died or something?
So, number one for me has got to be oh, there's a lot. There's a lot. Oh, getting shot in the face. That's the funniest one.
The classic, yeah.
I thought the drowning was pretty funny, at least when he's supposed to get resurrected, and Barker or whatever his name is, the sideshow presenter, he's like, "I give you resurrection," and he's just,
Just sitting there doing fuck all.
yeah.
My favorite was the crossbow, 100%.
That was some
Yeah.
pretty fucking gruesome death scenes in this one, actually. When
Yeah.
I come to think of it, like the electrocution when he, starts to bleed from his eyes and everything.
Oh, yeah, they all laid like, fuck yeah, I get to kill someone. Yeah.
Which really gave me the Running Man vibes. You know, the old lady who was like, "Who do you think is gonna win?" I think that mean son of a bitch is gonna get him.
That's overall, this was a really good episode so far. It's definitely. I was gonna say I was gonna say it's my favorite, but I do think the first one so far is my favorite. This one is a close second, though.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, I mean, there are other episodes later down the line which I prefer over this one, but in the first season, it's one of the standout episodes, definitely.
Yeah, I just like overall how it was presented and everything. Because they took a story where it just involved a guy who had no direction in his life and gave him an outstanding power. And understandably, he abuses the shit out of it. And we see the classic decline and spiral into self-centered depravity because of what he thinks he's got.
Yeah, and it comes back and bites him in the ass.
Oh, so fucking hard, yeah.
And that is basically what Tales from the Crypt is overall. There are exceptions with episodes where the main character gets some really fucking bad karma when they don't really deserve it. But overall, it's usually about bad people getting what's coming for them.
Yeah. So, anyways, gonna wrap up the episode here, and say goodbye to good people.
Well, that was a swift episode. Not getting used to these mini-sodes.
Yeah, Mini-sodes are gonna be like 20 to 25 minutes.
This is only 15.
15? Huh. Okay.
Still, though, it was nice being on the show again.
Yeah, well, you're always welcome back. But yeah, like Blue said, we're wrapping this one up. I kind of guess there isn't really much else to say about it, so...
No, the episode is very straightforward. Yeah, no. Like, my best suggestion is go watch it for yourself and tell us in the comments what you think about it.
Yeah, please
Share
do.
your opinion, and yeah. Start a discussion.
Yes.
With that said, goodbye, good folks.
Bye-bye.
Take care, everybody, and y'all have a good night.